Willie would turn out to be the linchpin of this story. He was born in May of 1905, and we found him in the 1910 census for Georgia, listed as the son of a couple named Nathan and Emily Head. But we soon began to wonder if this census was correct. When we compared Sierra's DNA profile to millions of other profiles in publicly available databases, we discovered that she has multiple matches to people who are related to her through Willie Head and through Willie's mother, Emily. But when we tried to connect her to Nathan Head, we noticed something unusual. Turn the page.
Wow, it says
How many matches do you see?
zero.
Zero. Now, I'm going to explain
What you about to tell me right now?
explain what it means.
Okay, let's go.
Nathan Head is not your biological ancestor. That means that Nathan is not Willie's father. Willie, unbeknownst probably to Willie, had a different father.
Oh, wow.
Have you ever heard any family stories about that?
No.
We now had a question in front of us. If Nathan Head wasn't Willie's biological father, then who was? There were no further records to guide us. Our only hope was DNA. Our genetic genealogist, C.C. Moore, noticed that while Sierra did not have any matches to Nathan Head, she did match a number of individuals who could only be related to her through the man who had actually fathered Willie. And all of these people had one thing in common. They were white, leading to an inescapable conclusion. Your biological great-great-grandfather was white.
That's crazy. I think about like my grandfather's hair,
Oh, yeah?
you know.
He had good hair?
Pretty. As he got older, it got a little more, a little more coarse. But I look at some of his, the photos from that I did get to see
Right.
from when he was younger with my grandma, and it was fine.
Yep,
hair.
now you know why.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
It was one thing to know that Willie's father was white, another to actually find his name. But turning back to the DNA databases, Cece was able to do just that. By building family trees for each of the matches that she'd found and connecting one of them to Sierra's ancestors. So you want to meet your great-great-grandfather?
Yes,
And this is a fact, but beyond a doubt. Turn the page.
I'm ready.
Would you please read the name in the box directly above the name of your great-grandfather, Willie?
Walker Lafayette Head.
You just met your great-great-grandfather.
What's crazy is that they both had the,
The same
last name
surname,
Head.
Head. But they weren't related. Walker was white, and Nathan and Willie were black.
Wow.
Even though Walker and Nathan don't share a biological connection, their lives were intimately intertwined. In the 1870 census, we found Walker as a 5-year-old boy living in the home of his father, a white farmer named Thomas Head. The census also shows a black family living on the property, likely working as sharecroppers. They have the same surname as the white family, and one of them, a 6-year-old boy, was called Nathan. So that's Nathan Head, the man everyone believed was Willie's father. He's listed along with his parents, living in the household of the white farmer, Thomas Head. So that means that Walker and Nathan grew up in the same house together.
Wow.
And at some point, when both men were about 40, Walker slept with Nathan's wife and conceived your great-grandfather, Willie. We don't know anything about the nature of the relationship between Walker and Emily, but as we looked into the circumstances surrounding the birth of their child, we noticed something curious. After growing up together on the same farm, Walker and Nathan parted ways. By 1900, Nathan and Emily were living in Monroe County, Georgia, while Walker was living roughly 80 miles away in Butts County. We wondered how Emily and Walker ever managed to conceive a child and found our answer in a mortgage deed filed by Nathan Head. It describes crops that he was planting in Butts County the year that his wife became pregnant. So, Sierra, what that means is that Nathan Head was farming in Butts County, Georgia in 1904.
Wow.
The same county where Walker Head was living. So if you go back in time, you see, Nathan, no, don't go there.
And Nathan said, I'm going there.
Yeah, he went there, and his wife went somewhere else.
Oh.
And you see the name of the man whose land Nathan was farming?
Lands of Whit Torbit.
Whit Torbit. So we believe that Whit Torbit was a man named Robert Whit Torbit, and according to the 1900 census, his family owned land that was in close proximity to the land owned by Walker Head, your white ancestor. So Nathan Head is renting land from this white guy who lives right near Walker Head, who would conceive a child with Nathan's
Wow.
wife and lead eventually to you.
Wow.
Is that amazing?
That's amazing. That's crazy.
So we can only speculate, but
Yeah.
what do you imagine the nature of the relationship? You think it was consensual?
Yeah, I do. I definitely like to believe there was some connectivity that happened.
People fall in love, you can't control it. Desire is colorblind.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
You
yeah,
know?
love is love.